up, everyone? It's me, Stef, the alternate, Gianna, the alternative, and welcome to a very, very special, extra special Daily Nerd Live Friday edition. Yeah, I know. We don't really have these that very often, do we, guys? But yes, this is an extra special live stream because, yep, I'm celebrating my Independence Day. Oh my goodness. Yes, guys. For those that don't know, today basically is the official day I literally moved out from my old life and started this new life. as Andy would call phase 2 of Stef the Alternate. And my goodness, I've said this before, I'm going to say this again. What a year it's been. It has been insanely amazing. I'm like one of the luckiest people in the world. I am so happy, so content, so hopeful for the future as well. It's absolutely amazing. So, okay, to basically like celebrate this absolute milestone of an event, guess what I got? I got some Prosecco. Yes, some alcohol-free Prosecco. It's like my favourite. And so, yeah, I'm gonna pour myself a mega pint. Oh, we're going there, guys. We're going there. If you guys want to celebrate with me, obviously, you know, drink responsibly. And again, this is Prosecco, so this is non-alcoholic. But yeah, grab yourself a glass, raise your glass to the sky, say cheers to whatever you are thankful for, because my goodness, am I absolutely thankful for this new life that I'm in. It's absolutely amazing. It continues to be amazing. We are celebrating my Independence Day. Cheers to you all. Oh, yeah. And before we really start getting into the tea and the business, for all those watching, please be aware, tomorrow there is no Daily Nerd Live for Saturday edition. Reason being is because I'm down in London to celebrate my brother's 10-year wedding anniversary, so that's going to be so Gucci. Also, as well, Sunday, stay tuned. There may still be a Daily Nerd Live Sunday edition. It'll just be a little bit later than usual if there is going to be one. It depends what time I get back from London, guys, so do bear that in mind. But my goodness, is the support coming in thick and fast, guys. Yes, do you know what? Send in your sugar bucks to celebrate my Independence Day. Let's get it going. Stephanie Blah Biddy Blah kicking it off with a $2 sugar bucks. And oh my goodness, it's my favourite. The ginger doggy farting arts moment. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And then we've got Katie Embleton. Hey up, lass. Kicking it off, gifting one leadership to one of you lucky lot out there. So everyone say, hey up to our newest leader, courtesy of Katie. Thank you so much for that. And we've got Katie Artist 94. Thank you so much for your continued support for the Leadership Hood, saying can't wait for your reporting of Bell End Game. Well, even though there's not going to be a stream tomorrow, I will be releasing a video. And all I'm going to say is this. Someone had a little bit of a mini meltdown on Twitter. Not Boozy, not yet, because we're not 100k yet to get the silver play button. But someone else had a little bit of a mini meltdown on Twitter. And you guys will get to know all about the tea and the details in tomorrow's video. So stay tuned for that. And then we've got General Scott in the house. I salute you, gifting 5 leaderships to some of you lucky lot out there. So everyone say, hey up to our newest leaders, courtesy of Katie and the General himself, General Scott. And that only means one thing. Thanks to the General, the gifting wars have now begun. So thank you so much to Katie and the General for officially kicking off today's gifting wars for this stream. Thank you so much for that. My goodness. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Sergeant coming in and being like, General, I see you 5 and I can easily match it. Booyah! Another 5 leaderships gifted to some of you lucky lot out there. So everyone say A up as well to our newest leaders, courtesy of our Sergeant George Harrison herself. A up, Sarge, how you doing? Have you recovered fully now? All the physio and whatnot that you had to go through. Let me know in the chat, hon. And have you gone back to being able to practice your guitar lessons now? Again, let me know. Give me a bit of an update on if you can. My goodness. And wow, the support keeps coming. Thank you so much. Nancy DVI, thank you so much for the $2 sugar box. And again, it's my favourite. Yes. The Ginger Doggy Fighting Arts moment. I love it. Thank you so much. And my goodness, Sergeant being like, not only am I going to come into today's gifting wars, but I'm also going to give you some sugar bucks as well. $20 sugar bucks. Thank you so much, Sergeant. Saying cheers, mate. So proud of you. Love you, hon. Oh, I love you too, hon. Thank you so much. And I have to admit, yeah, I'm proud of myself too. I really am. I could have let this destroy me. I could have let the whole situation diminish me, I just completely end me. I didn't. I chose to fight. I chose to fight for a better future. I chose to fight for happiness. I just chose to fight for a better life. And I did that. And oh my goodness, was it worth every moment to fight for it? I'm just like, wow, at this point. It's just insane. And I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again. YouTube saved me. YouTube saved me. Without you guys, without YouTube, do you know what? I don't know what I would have done. So thank you to every single one of you for your support. For those that are watching, I will get into today's main topic in a moment. For those that are watching live, everyone watching on the replay, you know the drill. Fast forward. I will get into it in a moment. But all the support coming in thick and fast. My goodness. Gail Andres, thank you so much for the $1.99 sugar box. And again, my favourite, the Ginger Doggy Farting Arts moment. I love it. Sergeant saying, all good, taking the rest of the year off guitar lessons. Ah, okay. But why is that? Why? I wonder why that is. Okay. Well, fair enough. Okay. Why? I'm a bit confused. Why are you taking the rest of the year off, love? What is going on? Let me know. I don't know where that accent came from, but you've got it anyway. And Robin Walter, oh my goodness, Robin Walter coming round and being like, do you know what? I can do it myself. I can buy myself my own flowers. And I can get my own leadership. Spanking that join button like there's no tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining the leadership. Everyone say a special A up to our newest leader, Robin, who spanked the join button themselves. And guys, we are already on 12 new leaders for today's stream. Guys, can we get to 15? We just need 3 more to either jump into today's gifting war or, just like Robin, spank the join button themselves. Speaking of spanking, before I get into today's main topic, I can see here that there's over 600 of you watching. Thank you so much for tuning in, every single one of you. Really appreciate your faces. We're already at 200 likes. Guys, continue to spank the like button. It helps the channel, it helps this community to grow further on YouTube. And once we get to 500 likes, we achieve a monkey. And if you want to know what that is, well, spank the like and you'll soon find out, guys. You'll soon find out. Oh my goodness. In the meantime, I'm thinking we should get into today's main topic, shouldn't we? So let's get this done, guys. Let's get this done. So It's all over the news, isn't it? That our Megsy attending the Variety Power of Women event, and I'm thinking, really? She's got power? Well, I suppose if you think about it this way, she's got the power to fail. Very spectacularly as well. And so here she is. So I've grabbed a few tweets from Twitter to explain exactly what's going on and provide you my commentary and my thoughts, because, guys, I got some. Now, the first one is from Harry's Grey Suit. You can follow them at Harry's Grey Suit right here. And oh my goodness, yeah, what a burn. What a red carpet reject. Because here, if you can hear it, they're just calling her Meghan. Not, hey up, Duchess, not a full title. Oh, no. They're putting her down a peg or two, and they're like, guess what? You're just plain old Meghan. Here we go.
Meghan in the beginning.
Hang on, Meghan. Meghan, darling, Meghan.
Oh my goodness, yes. Megsy with her treasured little link, the official link to the royal family with her prestige, with the title and everything. And she's just called Meghan. They only call her Meghan on the red carpet. They don't call her Duchess. They're like, nope, we're not going to recognise you as royal. You're just plain old Megsy. We're going to take you down a peg or two, lass. And I'm like, yes, I am all here for it. Now, going on to, according to Taz, one of my friends here on YouTube, which if you're not following her on Twitter and YouTube, do so right now. She's absolutely amazing. I adore the pants off of this lass. And she's like, it gets better. So, essentially, and we're going to see this in a moment, I'm going to play this video. It's funny as hell. Megsy's there posing and she's like, yeah, she's feeling herself. Fair enough. She's on the red carpet. All right, I get that. But she's there for way too long. So there's an assistant on the red carpet that's literally like, all right, lass, and like pushing her off. She's like, you're done now. You're done. Want to see it? Oh, yeah, you definitely want to see this. Okay, so let's do this right now. She's like, oh, yeah, I'm just going to laugh it off. But look at it again. Assistant be like, dudette, you're on the red carpet for way too long. Get the hell off. You're posing way too long. Your turn is over now. Bye. And you see how Megsy tries to recover from it and be like, oh, it's just a joke. Yeah, no, lass, you just became a red carpet reject. Oh, yeah, this is funny as hell. Now, the reaction to all of this has been absolutely hilarious. Going to my friend Megan's Mole, which again, if you're not following her on Twitter and subscribing to her on YouTube, you're living under a rock. Come on, guys. Saying Megsy would have been told exactly how long she could pose for. So, yeah, before you get to a red carpet, you're pretty much given a rundown of, timings, what to do, what to expect, this, that, and the other. Megsy just tried to milk it for way too long, and she got rejected for it and proper pushed off. You know, like the old school kind of scenes where someone's on a stage, right, and people are booing on and whatnot, and then like a big stick that's curved at the end comes out and gets them by the neck and then yanks them off the stage. I kind of think it's the equivalent to that with Megsy in this red carpet on the Variety Power of Women event. So hilarious. As usual, she doesn't listen to instructions and needed to get moved along. Exactly, because opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, she probably thought, I'm the Duchess. I'm royal. No one's gonna tell me what to do. No. Well, lass, you're going to get pushed off then the red carpet at that point and become a freaking red carpet reject. Guys, I know there's nearly 900 of you watching at the moment. I want to say a special thank you to everyone that's tuned into this extra special Daily Nerd Live Friday edition. Guys, if you believe that Meghan Markle has turned into a red carpet reject after what happened at the Variety Women of Power of Women Awards, then spank that like right now. It'll allow me to let me know if basically you're thinking the same as me or not, because I think she's just become a red carpet reject. What do you guys think? Spank the like button and let me know. In the meantime, I liked this from Meghan's Mole as well. When I saw this tweet, I was like, it just encapsulates the whole moment. Next! She's like, next! This is absolutely hilarious, guys. It's like, yeah, next. There's more important, more famous, more powerful women than you, okay? So move along. And next, Diane Webster, thank you so much for gifting 5 leaderships to some of you lucky lot out there. Everyone say, "Ay up" to our newest leaders, courtesy of Diane. And my goodness, Mary as well, spanking the join button. Thank you, Mary, so much for giving that join button a good old-fashioned spank. Appreciate that. Everyone say a special A up for Mary, and we'll give her a nice welcome to the leadership, because she spanked the join button herself, so that definitely deserves an extra special A up, right? So thank you so much, you guys, for that. Please continue to send the support over. I will get to them as and when I can whilst I'm going through this glorious main topic. Oh my goodness, like, Meghan's Mole is like on it. She's like, this just encapsulates the whole lot. Next. Oh my goodness, you know it. And Jesus over on the Raw Rug, another friend of mine, which again, if you're not following him on Twitter and YouTube, what the hell are you doing? Jesus in particular, I love his sass and his memes, and you know, his sense of humor is just it's beyond. He's in like another league of his own, okay? So make sure you're supporting him as well. And he's like, Meghan's raised the bar again. Finally, pure cringe. And that's the thing, right? You know, the title of this stream, it is cringe. She's literally turned into a red carpet reject. They literally had to push her off the red carpet to be like, you're done. Next. Oh my goodness, and we're going to get onto in a moment the interview that she does on the red carpet for Variety. Oh, you've seen nothing yet. It gets even more cringy, so stay tuned for this. So here she is, hustling for suits. Next, we'll hear about all that damn washing. Next, we will hear all about that damn dishwashing commercial. Yeah, this is the thing, right? We're going to get onto the full interview in a moment. I'm going to play it for you, and there's so many problems with what she's saying, right? So I'm going to give you a breakdown of it all. But this is the thing, right? Royal News Network, and follow them on Twitter, is absolutely right. After almost 4 years in Hollywood, and I say that very loosely, the only thing that she can actually really talk about is suits. When asked about, you know, the only project. It's pathetic, it is. She's also thrilled as punch to have a Hollywood party, desperate enough to invite her. In all honesty, Elizabeth Besco, I absolutely agree. How much did WME pay for entrance to this event? Exactly. Oh, apologies. But exactly. That's what I thought. How much did WME pay for Megsy to have access to this red carpet? Oh my goodness. Once I start sneezing, I can't stop. It's annoying. Bear with me, okay? It's a thing. But yeah, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, because I said earlier on, right? Why is she at the Power of Women event? She has no power. She only has the power to fail. Long live George Harrison, our sergeant. Thank you so much for the $2 sugar bucks. Keep the sugar bucks coming, guys. Just laughing. There you go. Yeah, this is absolutely laughable, guys. Absolutely laughable. And just to remind you all, if you think, after listening to everything you've heard so far, that Megxy has turned into a red carpet reject, then continue to spank that like button. It makes me aware, basically, if you're thinking along the same lines as me, if you think the same way, that Megxy has now turned into an embarrassing, cringeworthy red carpet reject. Let me know. Spank that like button. Make your vote heard. In the meantime, according to Taz, let's go back to my friend here. Says, Megxy's praised the everlasting impact of Suits, but she's got a good point here. You can praise it, but the hypocrisy of it is she didn't invite any of her castmates to attend the wedding reception. She only invited them to the day ceremony and then was like, bye, see you later, bug off. So her being like, her love for Suits, this, that, and the other, Taz is right. It's absolutely fake. Because if she had this great love for Suits, this, that, and the other, then she'd have a greater love for the cast, and the cast would have been there for the wedding reception afterwards. But they weren't. You see? So Taz has a really, really good point there. And Royal News Network here says she wants people to feel everyone. That's apparently her and Harry's entire business and media empire strategy going forward. I think they make people feel a lot of things and none of them are good. Also, she tacks Harry on at the end, just calling him my husband, saying he's loving the entertainment industry, which I doubt. They've leapt from one disaster to another. Now, before I get into another opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, right, guys? First and foremost, Lynette, thank you so much for the $2 sugar bucks, saying visions of old Bugs Bunny cartoons. Exactly. That's exactly what I had in my head with the long cane and like getting them by neck and dragging them off the stage. Yes, that's exactly what I had in my head. Like, Lynette, get out of my head. Oh my goodness. But yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Now, this is the thing, right? She talks about her husband, right? He's loving the entertainment industry, this, that, and the other, right? Now, before we play the actual interview itself, the full interview in its entirety, it's absolutely embarrassing, guys, and I'm going to point out why, okay? You'll notice that she's talking about, upcoming projects, her developing things, this, that, and the other, talking about Archewell Productions. Why wasn't Hazza with her? Now, you might turn around and say, well, hang on a minute. It's a Women of Power event. It's an event celebrating women, so why would the men be there? Well, Leonardo DiCaprio was there. Leonardo DiCaprio was there at the Power of Women variety event. Men were there, okay? So why didn't Megxy bring Hazza along with her? I mean, think about it. Earlier on this year at the Ms. Foundation event in NYC, in New York, where, again, women were honoured, she brought Hazza then, but she doesn't bring Hazza to this event. Now, stay tuned, because I have an opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, as to why I think Megxy did not bring Hazza along. And best believe it's a doozy. You guys, your jaws are going to hit the floor when you learn about my opinion as to why Megxy did not bring Harry to this event. Before we play the interview, though, Jackie Eakin, thank you so much for the $5 sugar bucks. And the Mr. Yellow Dude. Just waving. I'll lay up, lass. Appreciate your face. Thank you so much. Let's play this interview right now. And then I'll let you know afterwards, so stay tuned afterwards, my opinion as to why she didn't bring Harry along. Oh, it's an explosive opinion, let's put it that way. But let's play this interview first. Okay, here we go.
So happy to have you here because you are one of our Power of Women honorees. You are one of our alumni. And
you're one of our Power of Women nominees, one of our alumni. And she's like, yeah, I know. Why? She's done nothing. She's done nothing to deserve being nominated for a Power of Women award because everything that she's done has failed. Apart from the Harry and Meghan mockumentary. Everything she does, her popularity points just go further down and down and down. So why Variety has nominated her in the first place is beyond me. The only thing I can do is speculate, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. WME paid for it. Oh, yeah. But anyway, let's play it a little bit more.
We're so thrilled because this is a night that is about supporting women and the idea that it's important to do so, especially in the entertainment industry. Why has that been so important for you to have that support and to give that support back?
First and foremost, she's not had that support. Second and foremost, she hasn't given that support back. It's all been opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, what Megsy can take and take and take and take and take without actually giving any support back to fellow women in the industry. This is all fake, guys. This is all fake. And so embarrassing, this interview already. What's your answer?
Oh gosh, I mean, this industry is just so special, and you see how many women use the platform that they have.
You see how many women use the platform that they have. She doesn't go in the first tense and describe how she's using the platform to support other women. She's talking about other women doing it. Interesting, right? A little bit of linguistic analysis here. Let's go.
And just channel it for good. And I think as the more we support each other, it just amplifies the work, amplifies.
What she then does is then the more we support, she then tags herself onto it. So right at the beginning, she's speaking about other people doing it, doing the work, right? And then she's like, but the more we support it, she then adds herself into the mix afterwards, trying to take the credit, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, for what other people are doing to support women in the industry that she is not doing herself, right? Tears in Tina, thank you so much for the $5 sugar buck, saying I would have loved to see her yanked off the red carpet with a giant net. I'm sure there's some AI tomfoolery out there that could do that. I'm sure of it. Let's go back to this, though.
Is our community. I'm just thrilled to be back in it and to be able to sit in this room, be in such good company tonight. And all.
Okay. Then she says, I'm thrilled to be back into it and thrilled to be in this good company. That answer has nothing to do with the original question, which is, what do you do to amplify and support other women in the industry? She then turns it all about her. And it's like, oh, I'm so glad to be here and be in such fantastic company, this, that, and the other. Look at me, I've made it, right? Yeah, okay, you may have made it, debatable, right? But the question is, what are you doing to support other women and amplify them? It's like, no, I'm just only going to sort myself out and amplify myself and support myself, right? Look at me. I've been invited to this event and I'm in so much big company, this, that, and the other. Look at me, and, me. Oh my goodness. Tracy Lee, thank you so much for the $2 sugar bucks and the Ginger Doggy Fighting Arts moment. My favourite. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh my goodness. Let's go back to this. I told you, this interview's embarrassing as hell. We're not even halfway through and already she's just an idiot.
Also to focus so much on how it's the crossroads of entertainment meeting philanthropy.
A crossroads of entertainment meeting philanthropy. What does that mean in terms of the original question of what is she doing to amplify and support other women in the industry? It means nothing. This is all word salad at this point. It's word vomit, word salad. It's insane. It's insane, her answer. And this whole thing of, entertainment meeting philanthropy, BS. You've got the Harry and Meghan mockumentary, right? That wasn't philanthropy at all. That wasn't philanthropy at all. You then have the live to lead situation. That was just a documentary on well-known figures around the world that have made an impact. Not philanthropy. Then you've got the Heart of Invictus. Again, not really philanthropy, seeing that it was essentially a big, massive, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, advert for the Heart of the Invictus Games that were coming up in Germany at that point in September. Everything that they've done so far, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, has been for themselves. Not for other people, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. So this whole thing of entertainment meeting philanthropy, to me, is BS. And no way. Especially when they have to produce more content for Netflix to justify the 100 million that they reportedly have given them. Yeah, okay, all right. This is BS.
So really close to my heart.
So it's really close to her heart. She hasn't answered the actual question as to how, again, she's amplifying and supporting women in the industry. Rewatch it again. Go on to our RNN_Royal News. Give them a follow on Twitter as well. Watch it again. Not once does she actually answer the reporter's actual question. She don't at all. She turns it into all about her. All about her. This is nuts and insane. And embarrassing and so cringeworthy.
A fun night.
It's going to be a really good time because it's full of women whose art has inspired us all this year. But I will say, I'm sure you...
Yeah, full of women whose art has inspired us all. Yeah, why is Megxie there? I don't think her art has really inspired as much as other women in the industry. I'm just going to throw it out there. What do you guys think? Because, oh my goodness, why is she there? I'm really confused. How is she there? How is she considered a powerful woman with the likes of the other women that are there? It makes no sense. Other than, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, WME paid a lot to get her to be there.
You've probably noticed that a certain show, Suits, has become a phenomenon yet again.
You see, this is a thing, and we're going to go back to, if we can find it. Yeah, here. After almost 4 years, out of everything that she's done, the only thing that the Variety reporter actually picks up on to question her about is Suits. That's sad. That's prior to her officially becoming a part of the royal family, right? Before the wedding to Prince Hazza. Oh, how embarrassing is that? She don't ask specifically about any other project that she's done past that. The Harry and Meghan mockumentary, the Live to Lead, the Heart of Invictus that was recently released. She don't ask any of that. No, she goes back to prior to her being married into the royal family. Suits. That's embarrassing as hell. Robin Walter, thank you so much for the $5 sugar bucks. Saying, Megxie, always referring to Hazza as a husband, has always rubbed me the wrong way. I can't think of a time when William and Kate didn't refer to each other by name. Yeah, the thing is, right, again, a little bit of linguistic analysis here, an opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. When Megxie is referring to Hazza as her husband, it's done so in a way that's very territorial. He's mine. He's my husband. My husband says this. My husband says that. She doesn't refer to him as his name of H, Hazza, Harry, whatever, right? Because that then doesn't denote that he is hers. If she turns around and she says, essentially, well, Harry thinks this, then what she's doing there in terms of a linguistic nature is she's describing Harry as his own entity, his own autonomy, right? Separate from her. But by turning round and saying, instead of Harry thinks this, saying, my husband thinks this, or my husband says this, right? Again, to me, what it's doing is it's denoting this thing of possession. He's my husband. Right? See where I'm coming from? You see, you've got to really listen very, very closely to what she says, because it's very manipulative as far as I'm concerned. Let's go back to this. Robin Walter, thanks again for the $5 sugar bucks. Keep the support coming. Like I said, I will get to it as and when I can whilst we're playing this.
Again, on Netflix, 45 billion minutes have been watched.
Is that right?
45 billion as of this week. We just found out 24 minutes ago that
Yeah, so what? 45 billion minutes have been watched because of Suits. Let's put it this way, right? Megxie, okay, was a supporting character. She wasn't a main player. She was a supporting cast. She wasn't part of the main cast at all. So those 45 billion minutes ain't just because of her. There's other cast members in there as well that had more screen time and more in terms of storyline than her. She was just a side piece. That were it.
that is the number.
Who's counting?
But literally, who's counting? What do you think is behind this renewed love for the show? Why has it become such a phenomenon again?
Watch this answer and start to freaking laugh.
I have no idea. It was great to work on.
She's such a Hollywood power player now. Power of Women event, right? She has no idea why Suits has got a resurgence. Are you shizzing me? She's supposed to become, right, this big Hollywood behind-the-scenes producer with the help of Harry and Manuel, this, that, and the other. She's supposed to learn the ropes, learn how it all works behind the scenes. And she says she has no idea as to why Suits has got a resurgence. Oh my goodness. Kyle, thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership, saying Megxie needs a dictionary so she can know what she needs to say, opposed to the thesaurus to just give her big words to make herself sound smart. Yeah, absolutely. Because here in this interview, she's just sounding so dumb. So dumb. She doesn't answer the question, as I illustrated in the first one that was asked. And here, she don't answer it again. She has no clue. She has no idea. And yet she's trying to angle herself as a big Hollywood producer power player behind the scenes. What? Make that make sense again. Pretty please. Okay, let's continue.
Such a great cast and crew. We had a really fun time. I was on it for 7 seasons, so.
Pretty great cast and crew. Yeah. That great, guys, that essentially Taz turns round and makes good point. Great cast and crew, invited to the day ceremony, but not to the wedding reception. Yeah. But a pretty great cast and crew. Yeah, totally. Come the frick on, lass. Who is she trying to kid here?
Quite a bit, but it's hard to find a show you can binge watch that many episodes of these days. So that
It's hard to find a show that you can binge watch that many episodes these days. Huh? No, it's not. Community. Friends. The Crown. A lot of the Netflix originals, Stranger Things, for example. No, it's not that difficult to find a show that you can binge watch time and time again. It really isn't. Oh my goodness. Katie Embleton, before we continue, thank you so much for jumping into today's gifting one leadership to one of our lucky alternates out there. So everyone say, hey up to our newest leader, courtesy of Katie. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
That could have something to do with it, but good shows are everlasting.
Good shows are everlasting, guys. Yeah. She's asked why there's been a resurgence in Suits. And again, just like the previous question, Megxie doesn't answer it. Again, it's all word salad. She literally says, I don't know. Then she says it's a great cast and crew and she enjoyed working on there. Then she says it's hard to find a show that you can binge watch. No, it's not. Then she turns around and she says, everlasting shows are great. They're not all answers to the actual question of why are people all of a sudden binge watching Suits again? What the hell? MLS says, I'll chat this to you because of your entertainment for you can put it toward your charity. Thank you so much for the $9.99 sugar bucks. Appreciate your face. And Scrotty McBoogerballs, thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership, saying should bring up Deal or No Deal and see how she reacts. Oh, I know, right? And the thing is, right, that's the only thing she brings up, Suits, right? We're going to watch the rest of this interview in a moment. But she don't even bring up archetypes. Oh, I mean, the burn. The one thing that she's done on her own without Azza, in terms of production-wise, archetypes. And the interviewer don't bring that up. Instead, she brings up Suits, where Megsy's a side character on there and not even a main character. Burn. Burn.
That's what you're doing now. You have now come into Hollywood in a producerial capacity.
She's now come into Hollywood. Hollywood still don't want her, guys. What the deuce?
What is inspiring you? And as you're kind of looking to make these new projects, what is the thing that is, driving the work that you're going to put out into the business?
Things that make people feel, I was going to say good, but it's more than that.
So essentially here she's asked, what are you going to be putting out for the future? Things that make you feel good, but more than that. What does that mean? What does that mean? Because I'll tell you something. The things that they've put out so far definitely haven't made me feel good. I don't know about you guys, but for me, okay, Hazza and Megsy, Live to Lead, Art of Invictus, the Archetypes podcast, they haven't made me feel good. Have they made you feel good? I know they haven't made me feel good. So, yeah, how's she going to do that again? Because her track record in producing things to make people feel good, or more than that, sucks big time. What kind of answer is this? Again, this is a lot of word salad.
To make people feel something.
To make people feel something. I'll tell you something. I bet one of her intentions is to, one of the unintended intentions is, making people feel angry about what she produces. That's probably something she doesn't intend people to feel. Let's put it that way.
Right? And feel a sense of community, but we have so many exciting...
Feel a sense of community, guys. The Hazza and Megsy mockumentary, did you feel a sense of community when you watched it? The Live to Lead series, if you actually did watch it, because not a lot of people did you feel a sense of community? Art of Invictus, which bombed, by the way, didn't even make the top 10 in the UK and the US on Netflix. Did you feel a sense of community watching that? Even Archetypes, listening to that. Did you feel a sense of community? I didn't. Did you guys? No freaking way. No freaking way. Right. She does live on another planet. I've been in conspiracy theory, whatever. Her narcissism is so big. She lives on another planet, surely, at this point. She cannot believe what she's saying here. She really, really can't. She has to know the reality of what she's in. She's got to. Sergeant George Harrison, thank you so much for the $2 sugar buck, saying she's full of poop. Ha. You're not getting any arguments from me, lass, that's for sure. Let's crack on.
Things on the slate. I can't wait until we can announce them, but
so many things on the slate. She can't wait until she can announce them. Yeah, there's nothing on the slate. Guys, there's nothing on the slate. Let's be clear here. If there was, they would have been announced by now. Opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. There's nothing on the slate. No one wants to work with them. I've reported on it before. It's been reported. There's so many people in Hollywood see them as toxic. And that any association with them, that toxicness will go on to them. There's nothing in the pipeline. Harry and Manuel, WME, a petty conspiracy theory, whatever, must really, really regret signing this one on. And yeah, I'm using the word this one. For those that know, you know, right? Oh my goodness.
Just really proud of what we're creating. My husband is loving it too.
Really proud of what we're creating. My husband's loving it too. Yeah, really proud about what you're creating. Yeah, you're literally creating failure after failure after failure at the moment. But she's really, really proud of failing, guys. Yeah, and her husband is really, really, really enjoying the entertainment industry. So much so that he's not even there. He's not even there with her right now. Smack bang in the middle of the entertainment industry on the red carpet. And again, wait for it, guys, because I'm going to give you my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, as to why Hazard's not there in a moment. And again, my theory, your jaw's going to drop because I don't think anyone else is going to say what I'm going to be saying. Stay tuned in a couple of seconds once we finish this interview.
It's really fun.
We're here anytime you want to make those announcements.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, Variety's like, yeah, we'll kiss your backside because, you know, we're here anytime you want to make those announcements. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you. We'll get in touch then. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get in touch. Yeah. Team Sussex will get in touch. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Thrilled to have you here as one of our honorees, our alumni.
Oh. Thrilled to have you here as honorary alumni. She's not just an alumni, she's an honorary alumni, guys. But the reporter nearly demoted her just to an alumni rather than an honorary alumni. Did you see that little slip there in the speech? I thought that was funny at the end.
So nice to see you. Thank you so much.
Oh, it's so good to meet you. Thank you. That was so freaking fake at the end. So freaking fake at the end. I tell you something. Seriously. The way that she comes across in that interview is not eloquent, is not straight to the point. She gives a lot of word salad, and she doesn't actually answer the questions. If you noticed, and through my commentary of me explaining this to you, she not once answers any of the questions that are actually posed to her on that red carpet. That's insane. Now, Jill Odell, thank you so much for the £2 sugar bucks saying, buy a box of tissue, Stef. Already done. I've got the tissue here. Already done. It's that time of year. My nose always kicks off. It's a thing. Please bear with me, guys. Now, let's get on to my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, as to why I think Hazard was not there. Now, get your non-alcoholic Prosecco, as in the Nosecco, my favourite, or, you know, your favourite drink, tipple, drink responsibly, all that jazz. Because we're getting into this. So, here we go. I have said all along that, again, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, Megsy, in the end, will be the one to push the divorce button. And when she'll push that divorce button will be very crucial to her. She's going to do it when she believes, again, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, that she can stand on her own without Hazard. That she can bring in the big bucks without Hazard. That she doesn't have to rely on her association with Hazard and the royal family anymore to be able to be a, quote, power player in Hollywood and get the big bucks in. Okay? Now, to me, and again, I've got to be very, very clear on this. This is on my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. I see the first instances of this plan with her signing to WME back in April. Notice, she's the only one that's signed to WME, not Hazard. I mean, Hazard is part of Archewell Productions as well. You'd think he would need representation in Hollywood as well because of that. But no. Only Megzy has been signed to WME, not Hazza. So to me, that's like the first instances of my opinion conspiracy theory or whatever, Megzy's plan to stand on her own 2 feet without having to rely on her association with Hazza and the royal family to bring the big bucks in, right? That's number 1. Number 2, this event right here, the Variety Power of Women Awards, right? She could have brought Hazza along. Like I said, Leonardo DiCaprio was there. Men were there at this ceremony. She could have easily brought Hazza, especially when earlier on this year she did bring Hazza to the Ms. Foundation Awards in New York City, right? Again, another award ceremony that was honouring women. She brought Hazza then. Before I lose these, Lulu's mum, thank you so much for the $5 sugar buck saying, oh, we definitely feel, just not what she wants us to feel. And Joanne Hawley, thank you so much for the $2 sugar bucks with the ginger doggy fighting eyes moment. Really, really appreciate your face. And Gail Schneider coming into today's gifting wars, gifting 10 leaderships to some of you lucky lot out there. So everyone say, hey up to our newest leaders, courtesy of Gail, and the whopping 10 leaderships that she's just gifted out, because she's like looking at everyone else and being like, this ain't how you do a gifting war. This is how you do a gifting war. My goodness. Thank you so much, Gail. And Ms. M, thank you so much for the $2 sugar bucks and the ginger doggy. Just going like that. Yay, yay. I love it. Thank you so much. Keep the support coming through. But let me get back to my opinion conspiracy theory, whatever here, okay? So this to me is another step to Megzy trying to separate herself professionally from Hazza so that she can be seen as standing on her own 2 feet without having to rely on Hazza and the royal family to bring in the fame and the money that she wants. Once she does this enough times, and once she's deluded enough to think that she can do it on her own without the association of Hazza and the royal family, I'm telling you, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, that is when she's gonna push that divorce button. That is when she's gonna turn around and she's gonna say, I don't need you anymore. I can do this on my own. I don't need the association with you and the royal family. We're done. We're done. Opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, gotta be very clear on that. But to me, this is why she did not bring Hazza to this event. There's a bigger plan at play here, which again is this, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. She's now trying to professionally separate herself from Hazza and the royal family. And she does that enough times, she then may think that she can stand on her own 2 feet and bring in the fame and the big bucks that she wants without having the association with that one and the royal family, right? Once she's deluded enough to think that is when I believe she's gonna press that divorce button, and that's it then. Because she doesn't need the association anymore, because to her, deluded enough, she's famous and she can bring up in the big bucks in her own right. Think about it. Guys, if you agree with that assessment, spank the like button right now. I know there's, my goodness, a whopping 1,220 of you watching at the moment. I want to thank you all for tuning into this very extra special Daily Nerd Live Friday edition and taking some time out on your Friday to watch this stream. I really, really do appreciate that. For those that haven't spanked the like, spank the like button right now if you agree with my theory as to why Megzy did not bring Hazza along. I think there's something to it personally, but guys, let me know. Use your vote, spank the like button. With that being said, we're going to end the main topic. We're still going to continue with the live stream, but we're going to end the main topic with this tweet. I may mispronounce the name. Apologies for that. Ture Bakahai. I saw this and I laughed. There it is. Fantasist Markle, a retired showbiz extra playing the big shot Hollywood star off the back of dragging the British royal family for easy dollars on reality TV. What a gruesome world she inhabits. Couldn't have said it better myself. Guys, everyone watching on the live stream, this ain't the end. We are going to carry on. But for those watching on the live anyway, regardless, or watching on the replay, if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to join our alternate tribe. I'm going to be honest with you. Help us get to 100k so we can get that silver play button right there and hopefully cause a boozy Twitter meltdown. Because you know there's a high chance if I do get that silver play button, Boozy's going to have a Twitter meltdown, and I would love to see that. Wouldn't you? Smash that subscribe button, like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatever's. And if you are, guys, watching on the replay, then if you've got some very strong opinions about Meg's appearance on the Variety red carpet, why not send me a super thanks? It's just below this video right here, and it does guarantee a response from me. And for those in the live chat, hey up, guys. Sylvania Prince, thank you so much for the $10 sugar bucks. And it's Mr. Greenblob saying #1 fan. Well, thank you so much. My goodness, that's very, very kind of you. Thank you. For the live portion where I get to speak to you guys and we celebrate my Independence Day, same rules apply. Those that send super chat stickers, member chats, your chats are guaranteed to be read out. Everyone else, I'm just going to pick and choose what stands out to me, but it's not guaranteed to be read, so do bear that in mind. But I do like to try and include, you know, you guys that can't send super chats or super chat stickers where I can. Because, you know, you guys are watching as well, so I think you guys deserve to be in on the conversation as well, where I can fit you guys in. Just try and be fair to everyone, guys. But yes, it is my Independence Day. It is now 1 year since I literally physically moved out of my old life, my old home, moved into this one, officially physically started my new life. And yeah, the happiness, the contentness, the happiness, being content, being hopeful, like, I couldn't have imagined how much of all those three I would be feeling when I initially moved out and started my new life officially. But wow, the last year, so much has happened. So much good stuff has happened, guys. And again, I want to thank every single one of you for your support, for your love, for your kind words. I've said it so many times. If it wasn't for YouTube, I don't know what I would have done. You guys saved me. YouTube saved me during all that mess. And first and foremost, I want to raise a glass to all you lot out there right now, all the alternates that have supported me up until this point, given me so much encouragement, so much love, so many kind words. You guys are freaking amazing. So cheers to you guys. Oh yeah. No, Zeko is the best. Thanks to my best friend Lauren for actually introducing me to this. It's only like a few weeks ago. Literally, we were going to see the Taylor Swift concert in the cinema, and she brought like a couple of bottles of Prosecco, and I'm like, what is this? She was like, non-alcoholic Prosecco. I'm like, yeah, I'll try it. Hooked on it ever since. So, yeah, I have found my new non-alcoholic favourite tipple. And it actually tastes of Prosecco. It's just without the alcohol. It's amazing. Well, I think it tastes like Prosecco. I kind of forgotten, in a way. It's been, what? Nearly 17 years not drinking alcohol. It's insane, right? But from what I remember, it tastes like Prosecco. I'm going to run with it, guys. But yeah, let's see what you guys are saying. And if you want to take a drink and toast with me, please do so. But again, as always, drink responsibly. You know, all that jazz. Take care, you sen. Linda G says, it's been a matter of time. Who's going to cheat first? Any guesses? I don't think there's going to be any cheating involved. No. I just think if there's cheating, if Megsy cheats, that's going to be the death knell for her. That's not going to be good for her. She's going to be vilified even further, and she will know that. Hazard, no way will he cheat. Especially, you know, with what, of course, his parents went through. Nah, I do not imagine any cheating involved. Sergeant George Harrison, thank you so much for the $2 sugar bucks, saying monkey time and then some. Shiz the bed. Oh my goodness, yeah, it is. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, guys. So, to achieve a monkey, right? To achieve a monkey, we need 500 likes. Guys, we're already on 962 likes. Wow, it's definitely monkey time and then some. So, guys, if you didn't know what it is, you're going to find out right now. Get your monkey dancing shoes on, because it's monkey time. Monkey time. I love it. Thank you so much, guys. And my goodness, we are now just 34 likes away from a double monkey. So if you have not smashed that like already and spanked it, spank the like right now. Guys, the only spanking that I will absolutely approve of is when you spank the like button and you spank the subscribe button. Those are the kind of spankings I like you to do to me. So, guys, continue to spank the like button. Continue to spank the subscribe button. If I just refresh, my goodness, wow, we are already at 78,789 alter nerds in today's crew that have subscribed and spanked that subscribe button. Absolutely love that kind of spanking, guys. Guys, we are now just 11 away from 78,800 alter nerds in our crew, in our community. Guys, who else is going to spank that subscribe button? Get it done, guys. Get it done. And Stephanie blah biddy blah. My goodness, thank you so much for the $2 sugar bucks and the ginger doggy fighting arts moment. I love it. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Continue sending over the support. My goodness, thank you so much. And NY Grasshopper saying, congrats on your 1 year anniversary of your new life. Here's to many more. Absolutely. I will cheers to that. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I'm just, wow. The thing is, right, it's really weird because a year, it feels like the year's gone by so fast, but it hasn't. It's kind of like it has and it hasn't. And so much has happened in the last 12 months. It's insane. It is insane. Katie Artist says, we love you and your content, Steph. Thank you. Appreciate that. Christopher Cripps says, what you going to do once the divorce goes through? At least you could probably get a couple dozen episodes of divorce drama. Watch the space. Jimbo says, you're a straight shooter. You deserve all the kudos and enjoy your independence daily. Well, thank you. Shaz, thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership, saying you deserve this happiness, Steph, and I feel blessed to have been on this journey with you. I'm blessed to be on this journey as well. Like, it's absolutely insane. And, you know, the last 12 months, well, technically the last 18 months, because the relationship ended in May last year, it's definitely been how do I put this? This is going to sound really kooky, but a journey of self-discovery. But it's really the only way I can describe it. You know, a journey of self-rediscovery, let's say. You know, not being the meek kind of Steph and, you know, just being like, yeah, okay, you're always right, this, that, and the other. To know, if I think I'm right, I'm going to say, I'm going to fight my corner now. I'm going to fight my corner, and I'm not going to back down. And being me, being loud, being brash, you know? If I want to wear that fur coat, faux fur, by the way, but if I want to wear that faux fur coat, I'm going to wear that faux fur coat without, you know, fear of being taken the piss out of, you know what I mean? And, you know, things like that. It's just, you know, if I want to stream in the middle of the night without getting shouted at, I can do that now. It's brilliant. Do you know what I mean? And the one thing that I suppose I needed to, and it's still, I'm still having to go through it, but not so much now, is a reconditioning of my brain. So, how do I explain this? And every single day, as a pet name, as, you know, something that was disguised as a loving little nickname, right? I was called Dippy, Dopey, Idiot. But this was disguised as, oh, it's just, you know, a joke, a little loving little pet nickname for you, that kind of thing. And I believed it. But the thing is, whether, let's say, he intended that or not, what that did to me was it made me believe that I was dippy, dopey, and an idiot. Because when you're told that pretty much every single day under the guise of it's a loving little pet nickname kind of thing for you, regardless, I started to believe that I was a dippy, that I was a dopey, and that I was an idiot. And if anything, thinking about it, I slipped into that role of being the idiot, dippy, and dopey. And it's taken a lot of work mentally to unravel all of that and recondition my brain to the actual reality of the situation, which is I'm not dippy, I'm not dopey, and I'm definitely not an idiot. I'm definitely not any of those three things, right? Because a dippy, dopey idiot, let's put it this way, could not be doing what I'm doing right now. Could not be literally, like when you're streaming, right, with the equipment that I've got, there's so many things you've got to do at once. So many things you've got to keep on top of. Before we get into it, Oscar Budinsky, thank you so much for the £4.99 sugar bucks, saying congrats, Stef. You do really seem happy these days, and that is exactly what you deserve. Also, what are your thoughts on the Tay movie? Absolutely loved it. Thank you so much for the sugar bucks. And before I lose this one, Amanda Bell Lee, my goodness, jumping into today's gifting war. Gifting 10 leaderships to some of you lucky lot out there. So everyone say, hey up to our newest leaders, courtesy of Amanda Bell Lee. My goodness, we are just one new leadership away from achieving 40 leaders for today's stream. So guys, who is going to spank that join button or jump into today's gifting wars to hit that big 40? We may soon find out. We may soon find out. But yeah, getting back to what I was saying. So if you guys follow me on Twitter, a couple of weeks back, I took a picture of my studio that had been reset back up after the beast was out of action for like a week and a half, right? You see what I've invested in terms of my studio, in terms of the equipment that's here right now. There is a lot of technology here, a lot of equipment. It means that when I'm streaming, I'm not just talking and, you know, all this lot. I'm directing, I'm keeping an eye on everything. There's a zillion things that I've got to do, such as keeping an eye out for all you guys' support, which, my goodness, keep it coming through. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much, Tanya, for the $2 sugar bucks and the ginger doggy smiling. Really, really love that. And CT, thank you so much for the $1.49 sugar bucks and the hearts. Aw, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. But this is the thing, right? Just like that. I'm not just streaming. I'm not just talking to you guys. There is literally a zillion things all happening at once. And I'm literally looking at it all, being aware of every single aspect of this stream. All my technology, my sound levels, the stream deck, everything, right? To ensure that everything's still working and everything's still up and running and being exactly how it needs to be, right? Let's put it this way. A dippy dopey or idiot could not be doing what I'm doing right now with all this technology, with all these screens that I've got open right now, all at once. I couldn't be doing that. No way, no how. To create, run, and grow a YouTube channel is extremely hard on this platform. And a dippy dopey idiot could not be doing that. No way. And so, I'm not a dippy, I'm not a dopey, I'm not an idiot. I am an intelligent woman. Which, by the way, a dippy dopey idiot also wouldn't have in her bag an international relations and security studies degree from university. I have one. I have that degree. A dippy dopey idiot wouldn't have been able to do a dissertation on the ethics and philosophy of international terrorism. I did a dissertation on that. A dippy dopey idiot wouldn't have studied for 3 years on conflict resolution. But guess what? I did that. Yeah. Not again will I accept the answer of when I say, well, hang on a minute, I'm not an idiot, I've got a degree. I will never accept the answer again of, well, monkeys at NASA get degrees. Never again will I take that answer lying down. I worked hard for that degree. I worked hard for everything in my life that I've got up until this point. And that takes intelligence and strength. And I will not have that undermined again. And so, like I said, being called an idiot dopey dippy under the guise of it being a loving pet nickname, this, that, and the other, right? Again, whether you intended it or not, that does something to you when you're called that pretty much every single day. You start believing it. You start thinking that you are less than what you actually are. You start believing that you are the idiot, dippy, and dopey. So the past year and a half, there's been a lot of reconditioning of my brain for me to turn around and be like, do you know what? That's not true. It's absolute BS. Look at what I'm doing. Look at what I'm achieving now. Look at what I've achieved in the past. Not a lot of people can boast the type of degree that I've got. Not a lot of people can boast that they were able to still hold down a full-time job whilst under the throes of suffering one of the biggest, most awful times of their lives, having to deal with pancreatitis. Sergeant George Harrison, thank you so much for the $10 sugar box. Saying, Steph, I'm taking the rest of the year off guitar because they're preparing an end-of-year concert that I'm not involved in. Why aren't you involved in it? We should protest. You're not involved in it. You should be involved in it, lass. Project Metal Music, thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership, saying, we love Steph. Keep being you no matter what. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. And Joanne Hawley, she answered the call, guys. Gifting one leadership to one of you lucky lot out there. So everyone say, hey up to our newest leader, courtesy of Joanne. And that has made it to a whopping 40 new leaders for today's stream. Guys, we are just 5 away from 45 new leaders for today's stream. Who else is either going to jump in today's gifting wars or, better yet, spank that join button and join by themselves? Guys, we may soon find out. And if I just double check the subscriber count at the moment, my goodness, wow. We've just jumped up to 78,798 alter nerds in the community. Guys, we're only just 2 more away from 78,800 alter nerds in this community. Guys, I love it when you spank me. Specifically when you spank the like button and the subscribe button. And if you can, the join button. They're the only spankings I will allow you to do to me. So, guys, continue to spank the subscribe button and like button. I challenge you to make me feel those spankings over in this studio. Let's get it done, guys. Oh, my goodness. Matthew says, yes, Stef, your studio that looks like Darth Vader's bathroom. Oh, yeah, it definitely looks like, to me, when I see everything right now, I feel like I'm on, like, the Starship Enterprise. I really, really do. I do. I'm very lucky to, you know, have what I have in life. And I don't forget that at all. Anish Vinesh says, and hopefully I pronounced that right, if not, my apologies. Stef, you've proven how intelligent you are, just managing this YouTube format. Congratulations on rediscovering yourself. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. And I do continue to rediscover myself. There are times when, you know, I kind of relapse and start believing that I am the idiot dopey dippy from back then. But I'm getting much better at snapping myself out of that much quicker now. So, I mean, there's part of it that's still there. I will freely admit that. But it's not as prominent as it used to be. Let's put it that way. I am very much aware of my worth. Very much aware of how great I am. Screw it. I don't care. I'm great. I'm brilliant. I'm fantastic. And do you know what? You guys should look in the mirror and you should tell yourself the same thing if you're not doing it already. You are great. You are fantastic. And you guys are amazing. You should be saying that in the mirror as well. It's as simple as that. I've had enough of putting myself down and allowing others to put me down. I've had enough of that. I ain't got time for that anymore. The only people I've got time for are those that support me and I support them. Those that lift me up and I lift them up. And if there's someone in my life that's not doing that, bye. I ain't got time for you. Not anymore. We're done. And this is the brilliant thing about it all. Guess what? A lot of women, especially single women, right? They'll turn around and they'll be like, I want this in a man, and I want this in a man, and I want this in a man. Okay, that's all good going, but what do you not want in a man? This is the thing. My list is very small in terms of what I want and what I don't want. But I do have a list of what I don't want. I'm very much aware now of what I don't want. You know what I mean? I think that's just important. CT, thank you so much for the $2 sugar box. Saying 1,000+ people loving who you are can't be wrong. I know, right? I saw at one point there were like over 1,200 of you alter nerds watching my stream at the same time. The support has been absolutely amazing. So thank you so much for that. And whilst we're talking about support, guys, we've just achieved a double monkey! Yes, we've just gone over 1,000 likes. More than 1,000 of you have spanked that like button. In particular, 1,168 of you, alter nerds, have spanked that like button. So yes, we've just achieved a double monkey. So get your dancing monkey shoes on again, because yeah, guys, it is monkey time. Yeah. Monkey time, monkey time, monkey time, monkey time. Yes. Oh my goodness. Wow. And we're potentially on our way for a triple monkey. We've never achieved a triple monkey before, which is 1,500 of you spanking that like button. So let's get it. Let's see if we can get it, guys. My goodness. Wow. Joanne Hawley stepping in again, and she's like, do you know what? We'll get you there. 5 new leaders gifted out. Let me hang on a minute. 5 memberships gifted to some of you lucky alternates out there when I can get my teeth back in. Courtesy of Joanne. My goodness, everyone say A up to our newest leaders. Courtesy of Joanne. And that is making it to number 45 new leaders for today's stream. Guys, we're now just 5 away from 50, from achieving half a century and being halfway there to actually getting this gifting war to become nuclear. So, who's going to help us get there? Who's going to get to half a century? Who's going to either spank that join button or jump into today's gifting wars, just like our Joanne has? Guys, we may soon find out. We may soon find out. Jess 2003, though, thank you so much for the $1.99 sugar bucks. And yeah, I'm doing, for those that don't know, this is actually quite funny to me because I now have a personal trainer. I've been seeing him for a couple of weeks. Really, really fun dude. Really, really cool. Really, really fun, actually, to train with. He's very encouraging. Very kind, very sweet. I absolutely like this personal trainer. But today, oh my goodness, today I started to get frustrated with myself because I was trying to do these lunges, and for the life of me, my right thigh was working with me absolutely fine. But when I tried to do it on my left thigh, it just wasn't happening, and I was getting really frustrated myself. I get really, really hard on myself when I try and do something and I can't achieve it. It's like, no, you can achieve it. Just get there. And I hate it when there's like a barrier in the way. I want to just smash it down no matter what. So yeah. That was really the first time that my personal trainer saw that in me, where I get really hard on myself and angry with myself when I physically can't do something. It's like I will try until I get there. But yeah, I'm his project. He announced that last week. I'm his project, which is pretty cool as well. And this week I've maintained my weight. I've not lost any weight, but I've maintained it. I lost 2.5 kilos last week. This week I've maintained it. However, that's actually a good thing because my family's over from Italy. So yeah. But the next 7 days, I'm going to be much more stricter. Whole wheat or no wheat. That's what he says. Whole wheat or no wheat. So whole wheat or no wheat. So we're sticking to whole wheat. I do like whole wheat food anyway, so that's okay for me. But yeah, we were doing some weight training today because there's 2 areas that I'm focusing on. My core, getting rid of my belly, and getting rid of these bingo wings. These are gotta go. These are just gotta go. We're just not, me and these bingo wings, we are not best friends. No. So we've been doing some weight training as well, and yeah, there was a point where I was doing like this kind of weight training with the weights behind me, and he put on way too much. I did my reps in the end for it, but then the next time we went round on the circuit, he was like, yeah, we're lowering that. I wouldn't argue with him. Tyrana Villanueva, thank you so much for the $2 sugar bucks. Keep the sugar bucks coming, guys. And it's my favourite, the ginger doggy farting arts moment. I love it. Thank you so much. White Fang of the Leaf says, get a man that can love and be strong for you. I don't need a man to be strong for me because I'm strong myself now. I have, I'm going to pour some more of my Nosecco. I have found that strength in me that has been in me all along. I just didn't know the extent of how strong I actually am until now. But I don't need a man to be strong for me. I can be strong on my own. I need a man that is already strong in their own right and that compliments me. That's it. And also has a passport. I've always said that. My next partner is having a damn passport. My next partner is meeting my whole family in Italy, okay? We're not going through that game again where he doesn't have a passport. No. My next partner is going to experience my my whole identity, which is not just British, guys. I am dual nationality. I am Italian as well. So, yeah, my next partner is going to have a passport, so they are able to get to know every part of me, which includes my Italian nationality and identity and my second home in Italy and my family over there and everything. No way am I going to make that same mistake again, where he doesn't have a passport and misses out on all of that. We're just not doing that at all. Scrotty McBoogleball says, you sure there's no alcohol in that drink? Absolutely. It's called No Secco, zero alcohol. It's non-alcoholic. Absolutely. It is definitely safe for me to drink. And I love it. I love it, 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 love it. There we go. Oh, yeah. But my goodness, a year's gone by. Like, this time last year, I just moved in. And my brother stayed over with me, and we had a sleepover, and my TV wasn't mounted up onto the wall at that point. It was kind of like propped up against the wall, and I plugged in my Nintendo Switch that I use to stream on here when I do gaming on these streams. So we played a little bit of Super Mario Kart, and then afterwards we watched Demolition Man. So yeah, this time last year, my brother had a sleepover at my house for my first night, and we played Super Mario Kart and we watched Demolition Man, and it was wonderful. It was really, 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 really wonderful. So yeah, brilliant, brilliant. Oh, we did have a triple monkey last week. I keep forgetting. Well, let's repeat it for this week. Let's achieve a triple monkey for this week. Please bear in mind that tomorrow there will be no Daily Nerd Live Saturday edition because I'm going to be in London celebrating my brother's 10-year wedding anniversary. So that's that. Sunday, there may or may not be a Daily Nerd Live Sunday edition. It depends what time I get back from London. If there is, it will be later than usual. So bear that in mind. But there we go. And oh my goodness, Sergeant George Harrison coming in and being like, I can get in on this gifting war too, britches. This is why I rule the gifting wars, is what the sergeant is saying. Gifting 10 leaderships to some of you lucky lot out there. So everyone say, hey up to our newest leaders, courtesy of our sergeant. Oh my goodness. Amazeballs. That has taken us well over half a century. We're now at 55 new leaders for today's stream. Guys, we're just 5 away from 60 new leaders for today's stream. So who else is either going to spank that join button or join into today's gifting wars, just like our sergeant here? Guys, we may soon find out. We may soon find out. And if I just double check, how many alternates do we have in our community now? Woo! Yes! We made it! 78,801 alternates have just spanked that subscribe button. Guys, it's the only spanking I absolutely approve you guys to do to me. Spanking the subscribe button, the like button, and if you can, the join button. So guys, continue if you haven't done so already to spank the subscribe button so I can feel it here in the studio. Make me feel your spankings, guys. Let's get it done. Oh my goodness. Wow. Thank you so much. We are well on our way. We're so close to 80,000 alternates in the community. Guys, we are just like 1,200 new alternates away from 80k. Insane, guys. So get your mum, your dad, your brother, your sister, your cat, your dog, your alpaca, your lion, your giraffe, the whole zoo to spank me subscribe button. Let's get to 80k and we're one step closer to reaching 100k, getting that silver play button right there and hopefully causing a boozy Twitter meltdown. Because guys, could you imagine once I get the silver play button from YouTube, how Boozy would react on Twitter. He already has described me as the one in the middle, which, by the way, the merch is coming for that. My t-shirt designer is in the middle of designing the actual design for it, basically. So as soon as that is done, I will get it released and you guys can get the one in the middle merch. Thanks, Boozy. See, monetize the morons. That's how you do it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna hide it. I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't care. I'll monetize the morons. Thanks, Sugars, for my Vivienne Westwood jewelry, by the way. Oh my goodness. Jodie Anderson says exactly, Steph. Once you've been through it, you know what to look for. You will get there. Yeah, you know what you don't want as well. So, absolutely. And like I said, whether he intended it or not, I don't think he realised. And let's put it this way, it takes two to tango, There are things that I did that he'll have had gripes with as well, of course, right? Takes two to tango. But there we go. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Stephen Magnus, how to lose 10 kilos, marry Harry. Or how to lose 10 kilos. What's it called again? Oh, shit. I've just had a brain fart. That was, that, do you know what? Hang on. The hell is it called? I've just... There we go. I've just had a brain fart. Like, at the most inopportune moment, I've just had a massive brain fart. Okay. How to lose 10 kilos. Buy a Zempic. I had to Google it. I'll admit it. I don't care. I had to Google it. Whilst you guys are all here as well, if you can do me a favour, if you don't mind, could you please, if you do have a Instagram account, follow me on Instagram at Stef Alternerd. I've put the pinned link right at the top of the live chat. The one thing I need to achieve on here is 10,000 followers. Once I have 10,000 followers, I'm then able to add links into my stories and whatnot. So when I'm then promoting videos and streams on Instagram, people can just click a link. At the moment, there isn't that available to me. So to make it easier, if you guys have an Instagram account, please follow me on at Stef Alternerd and help me get to 10,000 followers. So it's easy for me then to share my video links and my stream links and whatnot on this platform as well. I'd really, really appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. Let's see what else you guys are saying in the meantime. Let's go. And we've got 2 more new alternerds into the community. We're now at 78,803 alternerds. Get in with your bad send, guys. So freaking amazing. Tina Holden says, what is a triple monkey? A triple monkey is when we achieve 1,500 likes. So in England, when we say, it costs a monkey, right? It costs a monkey. That means it costs £500, right? 500. And so 500 is a monkey. 500 likes, monkey. 1,000 likes is 2 500, so that's a double monkey. 1,500 likes is 3 monkeys in one, so that's a triple monkey. There you go. Done. DJ Tazzy B, hey up lass, how's it going, hun? My goodness, one of the OGs. Welcome back and welcome to the leadership. Thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate your face. Thank you. Everyone say hey up to our newest leader, TJ Tazzy B, that spanked the join button a sen. Nice one, lass. An extra special A up to her. And Brandon Torres, thank you so much for the $4.99 sugar box, saying happy 1 year life change, Steph. Enjoy your fizzy drink. Null Echo, Thank you very much. And thank you so much for the Sugar Bucks, Brandon. And yeah, guys, for those that don't know, Brandon in the background is working on something very, very exciting for the upcoming Royal Court series, where I intend to have guests on. And yeah, it's going to be a formatted show, different sections. We're going to have a lot of fun with it. So do stay tuned, guys. It's going to be so much fun. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Project Mail Music, our head mod saying, you heard Steph, get spanking. Yes, get spanking with the subscribe button and the like button. And if you can, the join button, because they're the only spankings I'll definitely encourage you to do to me. How about that? There you go. Oh, Sarai Rios, thank you so much, Sarai, for your continued support for the leadership, saying 300 likes away for a triple monkey. Actually, less than that, 207 likes away to achieve a triple monkey. So let's get it done. Let's get it done. Sergeant George Harrison says, have you done something different to your hair? Me like. Yes! Oh my goodness, you noticed. Yeah, I went to the hairdressers today because, you know, with my brother's 10-year wedding anniversary tomorrow, I just needed a refresh. And what I did was I basically gave her the picture of Britney Spears on the cover of The Woman in Me. And I said, you know how she's got a fringe and like how her face is framed? I basically want something similar to that. And she was like, done. And here we are. There you go. Ta-da! So, yeah, Sergeant actually noticed. I salute you, lass. Thank you so, so much. I actually like it. It gives my face a little bit more framing, more hair out of my face, which is nice. So I think it opens it up a bit more. And, yeah, I like. We're going to keep this style for a while. So I says, Boozy will be like, the one in the middle got a play button. You are all fired. This is the thing. You can only imagine, guys, once we hit 100,000 alternates in this community and we get that YouTube silver play button right there. Oh, just wait for the Boozy meltdown on Twitter. The one in the middle got the silver play button. How dare YouTube support such a hate channel? Yeah, such a hate channel that, you know, periodically has actually defended Megsy, like, you know, last week. Oh, yeah. All right. Guys, I want to see that Boozy meltdown. Do you want to see that Boozy meltdown? I'm sure there'd be a Boozy meltdown once I hit 100k. Let's get it done. You know he wouldn't be able to resist. He really wouldn't. The one in the middle, how dare she? Yeah, how dare I, right? Report on basically what's out there in mainstream media. My sources is basically mainstream media. But yeah, blame me. Whatever. D. Williams, wow, my goodness, has just joined and spanked the join button SN. So everyone say A up to our newest leader, D. Williams. An extra special A up because she spanked the join button SN. So respect, lass, respect. My goodness. And D. Williams, she'd be like, not only am I going to spank the join button, but I'm also going to join into today's gifting wars, gifting 5 leaderships to some of you lucky lot out there. So everyone say A up to our newest leaders, courtesy of D. Williams. My goodness, that takes us to a whopping 61 new leaders for today's stream. Guys, we're only 4 more away from 65 new leaders for today's stream. Guys, who is either going to spank the join button just like D, or just like D, join into today's gifting wars and help us get to 65 new leaders for today's stream. Guys, we may soon find out. So yeah, my goodness. Thank you so much, D, for all of that. Project Man Music says, Steph, we all had brave farts at one point. I have more time. Come on. At one point, I will freely admit my brain farts are regular and numerous and plentiful. You can blame morphine for that. I'll freely admit it. My medication that I've had to take over the years to get my pancreas under control, I really firmly do believe has affected my memory, my brain. How could it have not? But you know, you accept it, you live with it, and you adapt, and you still make the best of life no matter what. Cheers, guys. There we go. Sophie Tain says, do you think she can stand without Harry? Without Harry and his family name, makes it become nobody no matter what she wants to become. This is the thing. This is all my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, right? So I do feel that she will, in the end, push that divorce button. But she'll only do so under the delusion when she thinks that she can stand on her own, be famous in her own right, without having to rely on Hazard and the royal family for the fame and the big bucks. As soon as she's under that delusion that she can do that on her own, that is when, to me, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, she's going to push that divorce button. The one thing that she doesn't take into account is opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. Once she does that, that's going to backfire, because once she divorces Hazard, that's it for her. She's done. She'll be under the delusion that she can stand on her own 2 feet, be famous in her own right, get the big bucks in her own right, this, that, and the other. But once that divorce from Hazard is gone and done and dusted and settled, she's going to fade into obscurity as far as I'm concerned. So there we go. Abigail8983 says, hey, Steph, happy anniversary. Thank you. My cochlear implant device was activated on Wednesday and it works. Hey, yes. Woo, woo, woo. Congratulations. And by the way, thank you for the shout out you did on your last live stream. Oh, well, you don't need to thank me. Thank you for your support, for your watching, for your comment, for interacting and all that jazz. My goodness, like I said, you know, at the beginning of all the live portion streams of the Daily Nerd Lives, right? You know, of course, the super chat stickers, the member only chats, they're guaranteed to be read out. Everyone else, I'll just pick and choose, you know, what stands out to me. But, you know, I do try and get you guys involved as much as possible in this part of the stream for the conversation, because you guys are helping as well. You guys are supporting as well, just in a different way, right? It's impossible for me to go through every single comment. I'll be real with you on that. But I do try and include you guys, you know, where I can. So no need to thank me. If anything, I should be thanking you for your support and for watching. So thank you. Sharon Ryder says, what's happening with scabies then? Stay tuned for tomorrow's video. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video. Black Bella DeGigi says, she complained about wearing muted beige colours in the UK, and now that's all she wears. And I don't see a soul behind her eyes. She's dead inside. She's an empty shell. Well, South Park pretty much got the last bit right. And yeah, you are right. In the Hazard and Megzy mockumentary, she did complain about wearing muted colours, didn't she? And now that's all she wears. Yeah. The hypocrisy. Gail Andrews has just subscribed to me on Instagram. Thank you. Who else has just subscribed to me on... Won't get my teeth back in. Who else has subscribed to me on Instagram to help me get to 10,000 followers? Like I said, you guys, if you can please kindly subscribe to me on Instagram. The link is pinned right at the top of the live chat. It's just really, I mean, I'll keep it 100. Once you get to 10,000 followers on Instagram, you're then able to insert links in Instagram stories and whatnot. So it's much more easier then for me to promote, you know, the videos and the live streams that I've got here on Instagram, because then people just have to click a link and that's it. So yeah, if you guys can do me a big, massive favor and not only do your magic here on this channel, But go on over to my Instagram and do your magic there and give me a friendly follow. If I just refresh, where are we now? Hey, nice one. About 15 more followers. Thank you so much. We're now at 5,889 followers. So, yes, please continue to spank the follow button over on my Instagram as well. Oscar Budinsky, thank you so much for the £4.99 sugar bucks, saying you don't need followers anymore to post your links on Instagram anymore. Yeah, I've tried and the links don't work. So maybe in America they might have rolled that out. But in the UK, I've tried to put links in and they're still not working. So yeah, it's I mean, let me show you. Here. One of my most recent ones. The link don't work. So yeah. For some reason, you don't need to have the followers anymore. Fair play. Where I'm at, I do. We need to hit the 10,000 so then these links work. So, yeah. But thank you so much for the sugar bucks. Keep the sugar bucks coming, guys. Appreciate your face. And oh my goodness, Abigail8983 has just spanked the join button. Oh my goodness. Everyone say A up to our newest leader. Special A up to our newest leader, Abigail, because she spanked the like button, the join button herself. So my goodness, respect to Abigail. That takes us to 62 new leaders for today's stream. Guys, we're just 3 away from 65 new leaders for today's stream. Do bear in mind that there isn't going to be a Daily Nerd Saturday live stream tomorrow because I'm going to be in London with my family. Sunday, there may or may not be a stream. It depends what time I get back from London. If there is a stream, it will be later than usual, so do bear that in mind. Let's see. Abigail says, I've joined your tribe now and then some. You've just become a leader as well. So thank you so, so much for that. Katie Eyes 94 says, yep, gotta love the chronic pain brain fog. LOL, lots of fun. I know, right? Oh, well. It is what it is. It is what it is. Linda Murphy says, hey, Steph, I love your mindset. No woman needs a man or woman. We are more than enough on our own. It's a matter of want, and no one wants toxic relationships. Exactly. I don't want a toxic relationship. I want a relationship that complements me. I don't need a man. I need myself. I have, you know the Miley Cyrus song, Flowers? To me, I encapsulate that right now. I can buy myself my own flowers. I actually did. This morning, I went into, so I live in a small town, very quintessential English town. I'm very proud of where I'm at. And I went in and there was the Friday market on in the middle of the town square. And one of the markets was the flower markets. And I went in and I got like 2 flowers in the flower pots, both of them white, and they're now in my kitchen. So yay, I can buy myself my own flowers. I mean, nice for, a man to do it, don't get me wrong, but I don't need that. It's nice, but I don't need it, if that makes sense, right? But yeah, I want to find a man that compliments me. Don't need him, but compliments me. I am independent on myself. But yeah, a man that compliments me, that is probably the best way I can explain it. And so, yeah. And let's put it this way. The kind of men that I'm interested in right now. Yeah, I've raised the bar. I've raised the bar from my previous. The bar's definitely raised a few pegs. But you know what? I know my worth, and I'm not settling for less anymore. No way, no how. I'm confident. I know my worth, and yeah, I'm not settling for less. So yeah, it's like my power has risen, and as such, like my bar has risen as well. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. It's no Echo's beautiful. Okay. But yeah, one thing, no toxic relationships. We're done with that. Sergeant George Harrison, thank you so much for the $5 sugar bucks, saying, got to go, Stef. Have an awesome time in London. Love to you all. Oh, thank you, Hun. Thank you so much for stopping by and for all your support as always, Hun. Love to you as well. Hopefully see you on Sunday if I do stream. If not, next week. But have a lovely weekend regardless, honey. Jazz 2003, thank you so much for the $2.99 sugar bucks, saying, finally getting my passport next year. Can't wait. Yes! Welcome to the world. Once you get a passport, like literally the world opens up. You know, anywhere. It's amazing. It's amazing, guys. It really is. Nora Pavia, thank you so much for the $9.99 sugar bucks. Appreciate your face. No message, just here's some sugar bucks. We like that too. We like that too. We always know that the sugars are lurking, and they hate it when you send sugar bucks over, because I call them sugar bucks for a reason. I'm monetizing the morons yet again. I will freely admit it. Monetize the morons. So thank you so much, Nora, for that. Really appreciate your face, honey. Let's see. Rose Gregory says, great channel, Steph. Thank you. Love how you pick Megsy up on all of her lies and BS. Love your personality. Well, thank you. Really appreciate that. There are times that I do defend her as well, like I did last week on Saturday's live stream. But, yeah. Wow. I love this nose echo, don't get me wrong, but it does make me burp like a mofo. So, yeah. I spoke to my brother earlier on this week, and I was like, can you get some nose echo in? He was like, I've already got 2 bottles because other people like it as well. I'm like, can you get a 3rd bottle, please? Because I really like this stuff. I'm not sponsored, but I wouldn't say no. Let's put it that way. But yeah, there we go. Susan says, I buy my own flowers all the time except Christmas. I get roses every 24th of December from Hubsy as it's our anniversary. Oh, well, that's cute. That's cute. I mean, that's the thing, right? You don't need the flowers from your partner, but it's nice to have them, right? If you want flowers, buy them. Buy them yourself. You know what I mean? It's nice to buy, you know, a present from you to you, from me to me, right? You know? I bought flowers today from me to me. It was brilliant. Flowers for me. You know what I mean? Connie Jules says, eternal word salad. Yeah, with that interview, totally. Abigail8983 says, can anyone tell me where I can go to do sugar bucks? Well, in the live chat, there are 3 symbols that you can see underneath where you usually type. The emoji symbol, there's a plus symbol, but in the middle, there's like a triangle with the $sign in the middle. So if you click on that, that's where you can send your sugar bucks to me. So thank you so much for, you know, asking and potentially considering sending some sugar bucks my way. Abigail, that's very, very kind of you. Appreciate that. Oscar Budinsky, thank you so much for the £4.99 sugar bucks, saying, I'm in the UK, Steph. The links do work, but on Insta Stories, all you have to do is update the app and it should work. I can show you if you would like. I'll update the app and see. But in the meantime, I mean, I double checked on the Instagram, you know, FAQ page, and it does say there that, you know, to have 10,000 followers, it then unlocks everything, including the links. So, I'll update the app and see what happens. But in the meantime, guys, if you can still continue to go onto my Instagram and give me a friendly follow. Let's see. Quinta Sierra Vista says, greetings from Ecuador. Well, greetings from Yorkshire. Hey up. Love your observations. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Wow. Cool. All the way from Ecuador as well. That's awesome. That is so cool. Right, guys. So I'm going to be winding down today's stream. Been streaming now for about 2 hours. And so, yeah, I've got to finish off my packing for tomorrow's adventure in London. So that's going to be so much fun. So, yeah, guys, if you guys have any last minute, messages, whether you want to send me a super chat sticker, member chat, jump into today's gifting wars, help us get to 65 new leaders. We're just 3 away from that. Or, spank the like button or the subscribe button. Now's the time to do it whilst we're still live. We're winding down now. Jean Rick, thank you so much for the $1.99 sugar box and the Ginger Doggy Fighting Arts moment. Yes! Love it. Thank you so much. Also as well, Tia Zintina, thank you so much for the $5 sugar box, saying mega dollar. I like that. Mega dollar. Mega dollar will seek the big bucks in child support for Archer Ching and Lily Bucks. I love those names. Mega dollar, Archer Ching, and Lily Bucks. Snaps for that one, Tia Zintina. That's funny as hell. Now that, yeah. Yeah. You know it. The thing is, though, there's 2 routes she could take. She could either take the Princess Diana divorce route, which is get millions and millions and millions and millions of pounds in payout, but having to sign an NDA for it. Or go the Sarah Ferguson route, which is get a small payout from the royal family and not sign an NDA. To then be able to commercialise her, quote, royal secrets to the world and sell them and all that lot, right? There's 2 routes she could take there. Which one do you think she'd take? I think I know. Jean Rick jumping into today's gifting war as well, gifting 1 leadership to one of you lucky alter nerds out there. So everyone say, hey up to our newest leader, courtesy of Jean Rick. Thank you so much for jumping in today's gifting war, Jean. That takes us to 63 new leaders for today's stream. We're now just 2 more away before we finish to achieving 65 new leaders for today's stream. So who else is going to jump into today's gifting war or spank the join button? Guys, we may soon find out. Speaking of the spanking, my goodness, we have 78,803 alter nerds who've spanked the subscribe button so far. So thank you so much for all of you guys doing that. And my goodness, 1,413 alter nerds have also spanked the like button during this stream. So thank you so much for that as well. And my goodness, the support just keeps coming through. Thank you. T as in Tina. Thank you again for $2 sugar bucks and the Ginger Doggy Farting Arts moment. Thank you so much for that. Subi Sue, thank you so much for the $2 sugar bucks. And again, the Ginger Doggy Farting Hearts moment. Thank you for that. My goodness. And Jean Rick, thank you so much for the $1.99 sugar bucks. Saying, Steph, don't know if you watched The Crown, not ready. Oh, I watched it. Yeah. I watched it. The first part of it. The second part's next month, isn't it? Let's put it this way, because it was already reported in the press, right? The bit about Princess Diana coming back as a quote-unquote ghost, it's true. It is so true. And I'm not even spoiling that because the creator himself has actually confirmed it. He said it was done in a graceful, tasteful way, right? Bull shiz. Oh, it was disrespectful and just disgusting and inappropriate. I watched it and I was like, what the hell is this? Like, no, and no. The Crown definitely failed that. Definitely. No. I can imagine that, there's a lot of outrage with them doing that. Let's put it that way. The rest of it was fine. It was just that bit where they brought her back as a ghost in 2 particular scenes. Nah. Disgusting. Katie Artist 94, thank you so much for the $1.99 sugar bucks and the Ginger Doggy Farting Arts moment. Yes! Love it. Thank you so much. Matthew Coburn says, Star Wars Force Ghost, someone said. Really funny you say that because Andy last night, he sent me a meme of, at the end, goodness. At the end of the Return of the Jedi, episode 6 of Star Wars, right? Again, I had another brain fart. Well, at the end, the Force Ghost appears, so you've got Yoda, you've got Obi-Wan, and then in later iterations, right, you've got Anakin. Andy sent me a meme, and it was Yoda, Obi-Wan, and Princess Diana. I actually laughed at that. I thought that was actually really funny. But it was a joke in reference to what The Crown has done with the whole Princess Diana ghost in this season, which, yeah, I've watched it. And like I said, it's not respectful. It's not tasteful as far as I'm concerned. It's absolutely disgusting, outrageous, and highly insensitive as far as I'm concerned. Highly insensitive. But there we go. Amanda Bell Lee says, I can buy myself flowers is true, but for me it's diamonds. Well, the next thing on my kind of like, I know I've made it list. So when I was in America back in September, one of the things that I achieved and I was like, oh my goodness, like this is amazing. I can do this. Is I went to Rodeo Drive and I went to the Gucci shop and I bought some Gucci stuff. I got 2 Gucci belts, right? And that was like a moment of, yeah, I've made it. Wow, I've really made it. I've been able to achieve this milestone of being able to go into a Gucci shop in Rodeo Drive in the middle of LA, Beverly Hills, and buy some Gucci stuff. It's like it was like a pinch me moment, right? The next kind of like pinch me moment is being able to go to Tiffany's and get the Tiffany necklace with the key, the Tiffany key, but the fleur-de-lis Tiffany key. That will be the next kind of like, yes, Stef, you've made it now to the next level and here's like the reward for that, if that makes sense. So it's a coming. But yeah, there we are. Nora Pavia says, I search out your channel as you keep things upbeat and real. Well, thank you. Keep sipping on that sweet bubbly. Dude, I'm here. And again, let me be very clear on this. This is non-alcoholic. This is what's called Prosecco, which is Prosecco just without the alcohol. And even though I haven't tasted alcohol for like 17, 18 years, to me, this tastes like Prosecco from what I remember. My memory's shot anyway, so I'll take it. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Sarai agrees, 100% inappropriate. There you go. Jade Hart 911 says we can't take the second-hand embarrassment and a word salad. She has done nothing to actually show, and she was written off Suits before the show ended and wasn't called back at the end. Exactly. And actually, rumours were that she was getting written off at Suits because that was just the end for her. They then spun it, the rumours say, into she's leaving Suits because, she's marrying Prince Hazard. They then spun it into that, the rumours go. What do you believe? I know what I believe. NY Grasshopper, exactly. I can understand bringing her back in the way of flashback memories, but not as a ghost. Yeah, if they did it in flashback memories, fair play. But no, they actually do it as a ghost. It is very strange how they thought that that was going to be appropriate and fine to do. Really, really strange. Claire Desapia says, get the hook and get Meghan off the carpet. Well, she was literally pushed off the red carpet. The last behind her was like, yeah, you're done. Stop hogging the red carpet. You're done now. Get the frick off. That was so funny to see. Oh my goodness. Mason Bennett says, will you get a Rolex next, Stef? XOXO. No. I already have a, quote, watch wardrobe of different colour straps and stuff like that. I'm quite OCD in the sense of what I wear. I like things to match. Otherwise, I really feel really uncomfortable. So when I'm, streaming, I like to match my clothing with accessories and all that lot. So it all kind of ties together. At the moment, I'm very much in the athleisure kind of situation, as you can tell. But yeah. What does Prosecco taste like, Sarai says? I imagine, to me it tastes like Prosecco, but bear in mind, I haven't drunk alcohol in the last 16, 17 years, so to me it tastes like Prosecco just without the alcohol. I'm just saying. Whether that's actually the case or not, I don't know really in reality. But for me, from what I remember, this is Prosecco, just without the alcohol. Oh, yeah. And Word Girl. Oh, my goodness. Word Girl just sneaking in there, spanking the join button and being our latest alternate to become a leader in this community. Guys, everyone say A up to our newest leader, courtesy of Word Girl. A special A up because she spanked the join button herself. So welcome to the leadership, Word Girl. That takes us to 64 new leaders for today's stream. Guys, we're just one more away from achieving 65 new leaders for today's stream, and we are ending this stream shortly. So who else is going to sneak in like Word Girl and either spank the join button or jump into today's gifting wars? Guys, we may soon find out. And Emily Morse, thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership. Saying, hey up, Stef. Hey up, Emily. How's it going, lass? Thank you so much for the continued support. My goodness. And speaking of spankings, my goodness, we're at 1,464 likes. So you guys have been spanking the hell out of today's like button. So thank you so much for that. And if I refresh, we're still at 78,803 alternates subscribed to the community. So that's not changed. So guys, if you're watching and you're not subscribed to this channel, spank the subscribe button right now. The only spankings I will approve of for you guys to do to me is spanking the subscribe button, the like button, and if you can, the join button. They're the only spankings I will allow you to do to me. So spank them all so, you can make me feel it here in my studio. And oh my goodness, Gail Andres! Oh, wow. Gail be like, I see ya, I'll take care of this community, gifting one leadership to some of you lucky lots out there. So everyone say, hey up to our newest leader, courtesy of Gail. That's taken us now to 64 5 new leaders for today's stream. Gail, thank you so much. You are freaking amazing. And whoa, what do I see here? Uh-oh. You guys have announced it. There's a sugar lurking. So let's sound today's sugar alert. Hey up, morons. As in the sugars. How's it going? All you sugars in the chat. Thank you so much for watching and interacting. Because, yeah, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. That's actually helping the channel. That's actually helping me. Your views and your interaction is helping. Because when you watch a stream or a video and you interact, i.e., you know, you send messages on the live chat or in the comments, YouTube sees that as interaction and YouTube be like, oh, there's a lot of people that are interacting with this video or stream. Let's promote it even more. Thanks, morons! You're actually helping this community, so I appreciate you guys as well. So yeah, Sugar Alert has officially been sounded right at the end of the stream. Oh my goodness. Wow. Thanks, sugars. Appreciate you all. And again, thanks for the Vivian Westwood jewelry. Oh my goodness, C-Case in the house. Hey up, love, how's it going? And C-Case coming in and announcing herself that she's back, gifting 5 leaderships to some of you lucky lot out there. So everyone say, hey up to our newest leaders, courtesy of C-Case, and that has taken us to a whopping 70 new leaders for today's stream. Thank you so much. My goodness, that is amazing. Everyone say hey up to our newest leaders, courtesy of the amazing C-Case. How you doing, lass? Hope you're doing all right. Jackie Swan says she spanked all the appropriate buttons. That'll do. And yeah, my goodness, we're now just 20 spanks away on the like button to get into a triple monkey to 1,500. Can we get there before this stream ends? I don't know, guys. That's up to you. And if I just refresh this. Woo! We've just gone up. 78,805 alternates have now spanked the subscribe button. So thank you so much for all your support. Word Girl, one of our newest leaders from today, saying, I'm a Stef across the pond. Hey up, a fellow Stef. How's it going? Love the channel. You're so funny too. Oh, well, thank you. Glad to be a member of support. Well, thank you so much. I'm very honoured that you found this community and you joined. So I'm very grateful for that. Thank you so much. Let's see. Oh, C-Case, I've missed you too. Welcome back, lass. Welcome back. Tears and Tina says, Steph, you'll soon be able to thank the sugars for the Tiffany necklace. I'm sure. Or if, I mean, I don't need my future partner to do it, but if a future partner be like, I'll treat Steph to that Tiffany necklace. I wouldn't say no to that either. But this is the one thing that my mum definitely instilled in me, which is never, ever rely on a man financially. Always make sure you're able to financially stand on your own 2 feet, because if the shiz hits the fan, you're able to walk away without too much of a financial mess. And I was able to do that with my last relationship, so it works, guys. That advice definitely works as far as I'm concerned. There we go. Project Metal Music says, come on, peeps, get a spanking right now. I want to see a triple monkey. And definitely, because now we're just 4 more spanks of the like button away to achieve a triple monkey. So you know what? Let's get it done. We're so close now. Let's end this stream on a high. We have roasted Megsy as a red carpet failure on the Variety Power of Women red carpet situation. We have celebrated me Independence Day, my 1-year anniversary Independence Day in style. Now let's close it out in the perfect way and let's achieve a triple monkey. So get to spanking that like. Let's get it done. CK says, who started the sugar thing? Okay, so basically like the really like obsessive, nasty kind of fans of Hazza and Megsy that like to send death threats and cyberbullying messages and all that lot. That's who we call the Sugars or the Sussex Squad. Well, I like to call them Sugars. That particular name. So yeah, it's that. It's that. You got only a little bit to catch up on, but it'll be right. It'll be right. Oh, Valhalla in the house. Hey up, my friend. How's it going? How's it going? Lizzie B says, I'm over here with my wallet open, waiting for the middle merch. Yes. The design should be... Actually, let me double check. I mean, it could be in now. But he did say should have it by the latest, the 20th. So... yeah, should have it by Sunday at the latest. He's not submitted any designs yet to me, so yeah, he's still working on it. But yeah, you can get the one in the middle merch in time for Crimbo. There you go. Oh yeah. Might get it on the mug as well. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Yeah, it is. Oh my goodness, we just achieved a triple monkey and then some. My goodness, we have just got 1,507 of you alternates to spank that like button. That means we've just achieved a triple monkey. So guys, get your dancing monkey shoes back on. Love it. Thank you so much. We've just achieved another triple monkey for this week's stream. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Well, with that being said, let's end that on a high. Wow, guys, that has been absolutely amazeballs. I want to thank every single one of you that has tuned into today's stream. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much to everyone that spanked that like button. As of me now seeing it, 1,514 of you alternates have spanked that like button. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to everyone that sent a super chat sticker, a member only chat. I really appreciate your face. Thanks to everyone that just normally chatted in the live stream. That helps with the YouTube algorithm as well. So I really appreciate your faces. Thank you to everyone that either spanked the like button or jumped into today's gifting wars. Because guys, we hit an amazing 70 new leaders for today's stream. I appreciate your faces. And thank you to everyone that spanked today's subscribe button. My goodness, we got to 78,807 alternates at the time of me ending this stream. We are well on our way to getting to 80k and one hop, jump and a skip away from 100k and hopefully causing a boozy meltdown on Twitter once I get that silver play button right there. So, guys, with that being said, first and foremost, let me double check if there's anyone streaming at the moment and I'll redirect you. Stay exactly where you are, actually. Let's see. let me just double check something, guys. No, that's for tomorrow. Okay. No. Stay exactly where you are, guys. Hang on. I don't know. No, there's not going to be any redirects. It is what it is. But no, thank you so much for all your support. If you're watching live on the replay, and if you got on the replay and you got this far, bloody hell, well done to you guys. Make sure on your way out, you definitely spank the subscribe button. Help us get to 100k so we can get that silver play button right there. Like I said before, try and cause a boozy meltdown on Twitter. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. And if you are watching on the replay and you've got some very strong opinions about what we've discussed in today's stream, then you can always send me a super thanks. It's just below this video right here. We can have a conversation about it because it does guarantee a response from me. Please remember, tomorrow there is no Daily Nerd Live Saturday edition. I'm going to be in London with my family celebrating my brother's 10-year wedding anniversary. On Sunday, there might be a stream, but bear in mind, if there is, then it's going to start much later than usual. It depends what time I get back from London. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's special edition of the Daily Nerd Live for Friday. Enjoy the rest of your day, evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And until the next time, you guys, laters.